Fender, what do you think? Are we going to be able to get there? Still have not found the fish hook. The great fish hook debacle of 2024. Is it in my hat? Things are turning out pretty PNW for us here. It is very dark, snowing a lot. I didn't bring a ladle either, so. Hello and welcome, good people of the YouTube universe. Welcome to another episode. It's Danny here, and you got Fender in the back seat there. Today, unfortunately, we are Laurenless. It is a weekday, and I got a surprise day off, and she works at night. So I tried to quietly pack up the beast and the car, and we're heading up to the mountains. Before I get too carried away, I wanted to say special thank you and shout out to the subscribers. If you're a new subscriber from Big Nuggets channel, we see you. Thank you very much for coming and checking us out. I know the content is quite a bit different from the van life stuff, so we're hoping we can keep you entertained. It was a blast hanging out with Big Nugget. Shout out to him. He's a riot. Hopefully he wants to swing back through here and do something on the way to his next destination with us. Foreshadowing. We'll see. Today we are heading up into the mountains. The goal right now is to do a catch and cook. The lake we are heading to sits at about 3,600 feet, and the snow level is currently about 3,800 feet to 4,000 feet in that area. So it's hopefully not going to be actively snowing, but I'm not sure how much it has snowed in the past couple of weeks. So I'm not positive that we can make it up there. If we cannot make it up there, I do have a plan B. So it still will be a fun day. We'll be able to let Fender run around in the snow and have fun, and I'll be able to have fun. We'll make a fire and we'll do all kinds of fun stuff. It'll be fun. You guys can come along with us. We're gonna keep trucking, and we'll check back in when we get closer up there with a weather update. Well, I might have spoke too soon. It's been about 2 minutes since I turned the camera off when I was talking about fun. And if you'll look here, I don't know if you can see this, there is no longer a hook on the end of this fishing pole, because as I pulled into this parking lot for this store so I could buy a bundle of firewood, Fender had a little bit of a fit, and it's somehow been ripped off. Now, I don't know if it's stuck in him or if it's stuck in the car somewhere, so we're looking, but fun. It'll still be fine. It's still gonna be fine, as long as there's not a fish hook lodged in my dog. Jeez Louise, Fender, what are you doing? He's not acting like it, but I just don't know where the heck it would have went. Is it in my hat? It happened so fast. Update. I got the bundle of firewood. I have not located this fish hook. I tore this car apart, and it's gone. So that's not great. It does not appear that it is on Fender anywhere. And I checked his seat like 40 times. I checked him like 52 times. So I'm really hoping that it didn't end up back there and he's not gonna be the one that finds it. Not great. Not great. Hopefully we can get up to this this lake. It did just start raining quite heavily. So things are turning out pretty PNW for us here, weather-wise. I'm not against the snow. I'm not against it actively snowing. That just makes me a little bit more nervous about whether or not we're actually going to be able to get up to the lake. But I knew that was a risk when we left the house, and I rolled the dice. I'm a gambler, and it looks like I might have wound up on the wrong end of the gun. I have stopped twice now to check for that hook that I can't find, because I'm just worried that it's going to be lodged in Fender somewhere. Still no sign of it. The good news, however, is there's still no sign of snow so far, so we are Still currently en route to Plan A, the lake. Fender, what do you think? Are we gonna be able to get there? Well, that's not promising, naysayer. Well, let's hope he's wrong. We are starting to see our first signs of snow on the side of the road. Not too much, not enough to be concerning yet. Definitely not enough to be concerning yet, but it's here. Checking in again. I just wanted to show a little example here for folks that don't drive in the mountain roads a lot or have these forest roads or snow for that matter. Just an example of how you can be like Fender and I, just cruising along, minding your own business, bebop and rock steady, and then all of a sudden the road's just like, oh hey man, we got a lot of snow here in the center. I hope your ground clearance is okay. So far we're okay, and we're getting pretty close, but we're also getting pretty close to not being able to get any closer. Wish us luck. Oh, and I still have not found the fishhook. The great fishhook debacle of 2024 continues. Yeah, that was fun, huh? Now, if I can find that hook, we would be in good shape. All right. Good news is, we made it. I guess there is no bad news. Fender, nope. Bad news is Fender's gonna try to drink the lake water. We'll go get some water. Are you thirsty? Let's go to the car. Hang on, let's get some water. This looks, Fender, nope. Let's go. All right, I'll go get you some water. This looks beautiful, but I don't know that this is the lake we're gonna fish at. There's a couple lakes in this group up here, and I think we're gonna go check out and see if we can get to a different one. Fender, get out of there. Hey, it's freezing. My goodness, you nutcase. Let's go. I don't think he gets cold. I don't think he can. I literally don't. I know he's got all that fur, but come on, your paws. Be real, son. Be real. What? See? I think we're the only ones up here. I didn't see any cars for quite some time. Where are you going, you maniac? A little bit of zoomies from the dog. I don't know. I want to catch a fish. Kind of feel like a cop-out. I brought other stuff to cook. I like this spot. There's a picnic table right over here and a fire pit. Now, I'm a little hesitant just to stay at the first spot we stopped at because, like I said, I think we're the only people up here, so we've got pick of the litter. But it's a pretty neat spot right here. We got, like I said, there's a fire pit there. We've got the picnic table. The lake right behind us. It's quiet. You know what? We're gonna drive to one more spot. We're gonna go one more spot, and then if we don't like that one, we'll come back here. So I am indecisive. Come on, Fender. What do you think? You like this spot? I'm out of the car, dude. Of course I like this spot. What are you doing? See if we can peg him with the snowball. Well, he came at us. He came at me. You want to go get it? You can't find that. You can't find the snowball in the snow? Oh. You know what? I don't know to call it a change of plans or not. Maybe just reverting back to the original plan. I think I am going to stay in this spot because now that I started thinking about it, it's getting pretty dark already, so I'm not going to have too much time to fish. I am going to cast a line out here and see what we can't get, but I'm also going to start a fire over here and probably just start cooking the Plan B meal. So it'll be kind of a mix of both worlds, but it's a nice spot and it'll be nice relaxing and it's going to be delicious and it'll warm me up because it is a balmy 33 degrees right now and it's not very warm. So I did bring real firewood, but I also brought a box of scrap wood from my shop, so I'm gonna burn that first. Hey, come on, buddy. That's firewood. That's not for you. Bro. Are you just going to drop it right there? Come on now. Come on. No, back up. I have to put you on your leash, come on. Like I said, it is getting pretty dark, so I think we're just gonna get cooking here, and I'm gonna go cast a line out once we get stuff rolling. Because this will take a little bit of prep and then it's going to take a little while to cook. So we'll get it prepped, we'll get it going, we'll get it cooking, and then we'll see if we can go get some casts out. Because if I catch a fish, I still catch a fish. We don't necessarily have to cook it and eat it right now. I can take it home. So we'll do that. Luckily, we do have the picnic table. Unfortunately, it's soaking wet, but we've got a fire pit and a drill grate, so that's cool. Stay put for a minute, bud. Oh, we'll probably go outside of the pot there, huh? Outside of the pit, maybe? No, that's probably going to be better to hold it up. That way we can use the outside ring there as a bit of a barricade. Remind me not to burn myself on this later when I burn myself on this later. 100% gonna burn myself on that. Alright. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna show you guys the box of goodies we got here. Shop towels as usual, the bowl for eating in, a knife, cutting board for cutting on, salt. Oh, clearly not salt, that's very much pepper. I was looking at the salt, sorry. Salt, pepper, olive oil, Worcestershire sauce. Heard somebody call it wash your sister sauce the other day on the internet, and that made me chuckle. Shout out to that guy. Beef bouillon cubes. 1 potato and a couple of cloves of garlic. Red pepper flakes. A bowl and a spoon. Ooh. I think I put the rosemary up there without saying it. Rosemary, bay leaves. I'm just with it today, you guys. Keep up, keep up. And that's what we'll be cooking in there. I'm sure you can imagine now. This sucker will just be hanging right there over the fire and cooking dinner. So we'll get this here. And yeah, we'll get cooking. I think we just need to dice an onion, mince some garlic, brown some beef. Oh, I didn't say it yet. We're making beef stew because it's the winter, it's cold, and that sounded like a hearty meal to have. And I can't lie, I really didn't have much confidence that I was going to catch a fish anyway, so that's kind of why I'm going here. It is getting dark very fast, so I'm going to start cooking. Okay, I'm setting up some mood lighting here, so hopefully you guys can see what's going on. I did not anticipate it being this dark this early. Shocking, I know. Alright, so first things first, we are going to get this Dutch oven hanging over the fire here. So, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to hang this hook up here. Oop, that shouldn't be around there. Hang on, I need another hand here. Set this down. I do have a chest mount for this GoPro that I'm not wearing because I'm smart. This hook onto here. I have no idea how high off the fire we're going to want this, but for now I'm searing the meat, so we'll start pretty low. I want it to get pretty hot for this. Not that low. Let's try right here. And also don't fall down, buddy. Also probably not that low. I want it to cook, not incinerate. Fun fact, I forgot any kind of a hot mitt or anything to deal with this once it gets hot, so stay tuned, that'll be fun. Try to keep the lid on here. Okay, and we'll keep some wood going in the fire. To keep that burning. It's good when fire's burning. Especially when you're trying to cook over them. Am I right? What I'm hoping I didn't forget is a spatula, you guys. This whole thing could go crumbling before it's even started because of lack of preparation on my part. So yeah, that pan's already getting warm though, that's nice. It's on a fire, kind of expected it. Alright. Sorry, Fender, I smoked you out. That happens to me too, man. No matter where I sit, I'm right in front of it. You come over here, bud. Come over here, this way. Oop, there it was. Nope, not that far. Alright, so in the rain real quick, we are going to mince this onion. It's not the rain's fault. Not necessarily a rough chop. We want it to be a pretty good dice, but it's just going into a stew, so it'll cook down pretty well. Guys, I should have put you guys over here. Oh, onion down. Honestly, little bites of onion might be kind of nice in it. Cover that up for now, and let's see how we're looking on the pot. Got a pretty good fire going. Feeling pretty warm in there. A little olive oil in there. We'll be able to see what kind of heat we're working with that on there. A little more than that. A little bit of an idea what we got there. Now we can move on to mincing some garlic real quick, because I don't think that's quite done yet. So where'd my garlic go? Garlic's gonna be right here, and garlic's gonna be real fun to chop right now in the rain. The garlic paper is not gonna stick to me at all, I promise. I promise. It's fine. What I should have done, you guys, is left the house a little earlier with a better plan and just went fishing. Catch and cook would have been a little bit simpler, but the catch part is always a little bit tough for me, so alas, we're making some beef stew. In the snow, Fender's being a good boy, trying to get some onion. You can't have that. Onion is bad for you, son. Crackle of the fire, it's real peaceful up here. The only thing I wish, also I would have brought some hot chocolate. And Lauren, I feel bad she's not with us, but she's done fun stuff without me before, so there. What are you doing, Fender? Mince some garlic. Well, let's see if we can cover both of these again real quick. Work with me here. Alright, what do we got? We got what I think is a hot pan now. It's looking like it. Honestly, we shouldn't crowd the pan so we get nice even browning on everything, but it's late and I'm just gonna crowd the pan. So that's how we're doing it. The lack of sizzle right there is terrifying. The pan was nowhere near hot enough. Oh boy. Remedy. Put it on the fire. Oh my goodness, I thought this was gonna scream and sizzle at us. Holy Toledo. Well, I guess that'll give us a second to season this other side. Good God. That was supposed to be so hot. Well, we'll still get some nice salt and pepper on there. What'd you hear, buddy? Just gonna stack on some wood here. Starting to freak me out. Fender, what do you keep looking at? Alright, well, we got a little sizzle going here now. So all is not lost. Now we are talking. Wouldn't quite say cooking with gas, but you're definitely cooking with fire. Oh, I can't wait. This is gonna be delicious. All right, I got most of the beef out of there. I'm gonna let the rest of it sit in there and crisp up and kind of do its thing and get a little bit of a crust on it. Because what we do want is we want those crispy bits of the steak at the bottom of the beef on the bottom of the cast iron skillet there. So Fender, no, that's not for you. So we'll set these aside for now, kind of let those do their thing, and then we'll pull those and we'll continue rocking and rolling. Hang on, I need to go get my soy sauce out of the car. Oh, hang on. Are we recording still? And I walked away? Ooh, I didn't realize. Fender, you gotta wait here. Fender, wait. You gotta wait. Well, update. I don't know if you can see. Came over here to grab something out of the car, and I noticed it has switched from rain to pretty much all snow. So, this again, making things interesting. I just can't help myself. But, got a bread bowl. We're gonna eat this beef stew out of a bread bowl, because why not? Unlike last time I got caught in a snowstorm. If you haven't checked out that video, go check it out, the historic fire lookout. This time I have started cooking already, so we gotta wait. Now we're here. We're doing it. Hopefully it doesn't stick too bad. All right, so I'm gonna cheat real quick here, and I don't know if it's gonna work. Throwing a beef bouillon cube in there and our water. And I'm hoping that makes us beef stew. So our fire is doing okay. It could be better. I kind of neglected that for a second. Got the stew is going. I'm gonna throw in some seasonings right now, so it doesn't just taste like nothing. And then cover it up and we'll be rolling. Are you blocking the camera? Probably. Good boy. All right, we'll go down a little bit of Worcestershire. I can't see it. I don't think you guys can, but about that much. Sounds good. A little bit of salt. That much. I won't leave that there. It's gonna melt. But black pepper. I might already put this in there, but we're doing it again. It'll be real peppery. That's fine by me. Gosh, I hope you guys can see some of these snowflakes. One of my finest bay leaves going into the game here. I didn't have to pick. I knew that one was in there. And then a little bit of some dried rosemary. And I can see that, so. All right, let's get this stirred up a bit. Oh shoot, did the light on my phone just break? Alright. Stewing out over the fire. We'll go ahead and cover it up and check out this snow situation. Oh man, it is dumping right now. Let's see, I'm going to turn the car on and see if we can. Fender's still having a blast. It is very dark, snowing a lot. So we didn't get here early enough. But it's nice, it's relaxing up here. We got food on the stove. Back into the darkness. My phone's not even bright enough to show. It helps the GoPro out. I should have brought flashlights, but I didn't. I didn't think it was going to get this dark. But we're still over here. We're going to lower that here. Oh, a shoe whore. Lower that down a little. Get it up to a boil. And we'll be eating soon. Fender with the taste test. Approval. I don't know if you can see, but I'm giving a thumbs up right now. It is so incredibly dark. It got dark so fast. Or this took so long. I don't know. I really hope some of this is turning out. I think what we're going to do is end up eating in the car because I didn't bring enough light. Well, I thought I had enough lighting, but it's not very bright out here. So we'll probably just eat in the car, which wasn't the plan. I was going to sit by the fire. But things don't always go as planned. I still can't find the fish hook. Basically at this point we're just kind of letting the flavors come together, and we're waiting for those potatoes to cook through. Oh, there's a car. There is somebody else out here. I also just realized I'm not sure how to go home. I think I want to go that way. I have no way of telling. This could be not a fun night. Oh, well, trying not to creep myself out too bad as I keep walking from the dark car back over here to the not so dark fire. But I keep telling myself it's going to be real weird if I walk up here and there's just somebody sitting at this picnic table eating my stew. Those are the kind of things you don't want to have happen when you're in the middle of the wilderness, in the pitch black. But I tell you, snow coming down, only one car. Not exactly according to plan, but we got a good plan going. We got the fire roaring there. We got some beef stew cooking. I'm getting pretty hungry. I think it's probably about time to pull that off there and get some food in our bellies. All right, we are in the car because it is real dark out there, and I don't think you guys could see anything that I've been doing for the last hour or so, unfortunately. Lauren, shout out to your editing abilities. I believe in you. I think you can turn something into nothing here. All right, so let's see. I did forget I have this little hook here that is not designed for this, but I'm hoping it can work. That's actually, whew, that smells fantastic, you guys. Let's get this going. Let's see, maybe we can get, let's see, we'll just have them on so they're lighting up the whole car, ideally. Oh no, you know what I didn't do? I didn't get my spoon out of the back. I'm gonna go get my spoon real quick. You know what I should have done? Should have grabbed my spoon out of the back before I packed everything. Can't wait to eat this beef stew with my hands. Ooh. Alright, we made it. Sasquatch free since 2020. And now we got a spoon. Alright. What do you think, Fender? See here. Now it's definitely stew, not soup. It's not a brothy ordeal that we're about to undertake. But it is going to be fantastic, I think. Put that back down here. I'll just side there. Slide that right on over. I didn't bring a ladle either, so that's about all we're getting. But I am fine with it. Ooh, something fell on my finger and it is hot. That probably doesn't look great at all, but I'll tell you what, it's gonna be delicious. I can already tell. Plus Fender ate a bite and he liked it. Fender doesn't like anything. Let's dig in, we got a little potato, a little beef there in the same bite. Wow. You can see, obviously with stew meat, it's not the most tender cut. I definitely did myself a little bit of a disservice by A, crowding the pan, but B, my first mistake was not having it hot enough. Also, I just could have let it cook a little longer, but we didn't have that much time. For what it is, for what I did, I'm proud of me, and I think you guys should be too. I think even Lauren would like this, and she doesn't like potatoes much. Well, shoot, what time is it? Is it 6 o'clock? It's only 6. Yeah. It's 10 minutes to 6 here. Like I've been saying, it is super dark. I can't see anything, even with the lights on. It is still really snowing. I'll turn the camera around. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. But it's dumping here, so the ride home is going to be a little bit fun. We'll have to take it slow. Not worried about it. The road up here, like I said, I mean, you saw a lot of it. It wasn't too bad. The ruts were a little bit deep in spots, but it definitely hasn't snowed enough to make that a problem on the way home. So I guess for me, we'll probably wrap it up here. I don't know. I hope without Lauren it wasn't too boring for you guys, and I hope that it wasn't too dark and that this wasn't just another cave video for you. If you made it to this point, I really appreciate you watching. Fender does too, even though he's not going to say it. He's kind of stubborn. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. It would do us a ton of good, and it's free for you. I like to tell people that just because I'm silly and I don't know, I'm a weirdo. But again, thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't yet. If you are subscribed, thank you very much. You're the real ones. We see you, and we'll see y'all next time. I might eat this entire pot of stew, you guys. I didn't nail it. It's not a 10 out of 10 by any means, but it's really hitting the spot. I really actually wanted this a lot more than I realized. That makes me happy. Fender gets some too. Good boy. That's probably hot though. Heading out. I think I need to turn right here. I hope I need to turn right here. Otherwise, this is going to be a long drive home. A little bit of what we're looking at here. Let's put the brakes on, so it helps a little bit. There's nothing. Right, there's regular. regular?
No, it's black right here, y'all. So, pull up. Just have to take it slow, and we'll get there. Thanks again for watching, and like I said, we will see you on the next one.
We've made it about 5 minutes down the road, and I just found myself, I took the lid off this Dutch oven, and I am just picking the meat out of this stew and just stuffing my face with it. It is so good. I'll have to link the recipe down below, and maybe you guys can try it. You'll like it. Little snow shot. That's what we're dealing with still. Coming down pretty good, but it's not a big issue on the road.